All right, Mrs. Jennings, we're going to do a swing evaluation here from our last golf lesson. So we're going to look at your swing on the left. That's the down the line view, looking at the target. So let's watch as we swing. Club's going to swing pretty much on the plane. It's good there. We make a good rotation to the top. That's able to be seen by, if I draw a line from the club going down, you can see it goes all the way behind your right heel. So you make plenty of turn. As we start down, though, this is kind of where some issues start to happen, is the hands will start to work above the yellow line there. So if you take a look at the shaft line, we're talking about that red line there, you can see it's above the two yellow lines, which is more of the preferred path if it was inside the two yellow lines. As we come down, it's coming steeply and swinging left, and that's creating a lot of kind of side spin on the golf ball, which basically means you're hitting the ball a little bit more weaker than you would want to. So it's slowing down how fast the ball is coming off the club. The next thing that we're going to look at is the swing on the right. So this is more of a face-on view of your golf swing. And just one thing I see right off the bat is that we tend to favor more of the right side of the body, which can be seen if I draw a couple green lines here. I'm going to draw one right up from your left foot, and then another one going right up from the right, just about right there. And what you'll see is that you're definitely, I'll have your head and your body kind of leaning more towards the green line on your right foot. So nothing necessarily wrong with that, just something I'm pointing out, that we do tend to be right favoring. As we swing back, we tend to get into that right leg. And then here's kind of the thing I'm paying attention to is, does your belly button basically end up against that front yellow line on the left hip? And you can see it stays kind of more middle of the two lines. A lot of times I ask my students, when we start here, we start kind of how you look right now, where you're in between the two lines. When we come back into impact, are we supposed to be in between the two lines again? And a lot of people will say yes, but you're actually supposed to have a little bit more of your body moved into your left side. So what that's telling us is that we are actually hanging back a little bit on these shots and not transferring enough energy or weight into our left leg. My last little tidbit here is, if we look at the structure of your arms, so we're just talking about kind of like right through here, how they look a little bit kind of far apart. I like them to be a little closer together, kind of long term. And there's our finish. So I think there's a few things as far as like polishing up in the swing that we could certainly work on. Positives I see is that you have good posture. So just over here on the left, posture looks pretty solid. Backswing, you make a good amount of turn, so that part's good. The only thing I would maybe clean up is keeping you a little bit more centered instead of getting as much into your right. And then as we start down, that's kind of the main thing that we would try to work on in future full swing lessons, is trying to get your club kind of more on plane so that you're able to hit the ball with a little bit more energy efficiency. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy golfing.